Hey y'all, to anybody, y'all. I'm over here in L&N Depot. Just got out of church. Had a bit of a Wednesday night service. Pretty good service. And of course, I usually go there when my son goes now. And when it's over with, I don't stay very long. But I don't need that yet. So it's been a while since I've done this. It's been a little over a month, maybe close to a month. Well, I've done it before. I can't remember the last time I was out here walking, but it's been a little bit. Usually because I'm walking at work. Golly, we got like almost 2 miles to walk. Probably about this. Um, it seems like it's almost 2 miles. Um, this is a little bit over. If I walk about 7 or 8 times around the track here, that's about a little over 2 miles. But anyway, I just thought I'd come over here and take a little walk and chat, and just kind of really thankful how the Lord's been in my life. Uh, a lot of things. Well, if they're gonna come over there, I'm not gonna go. The wind is so bad right now. Still got quarters. They drying some clothes, and I should have. What it is, I washed it last night. I let them sit out a little bit. They got a bit of a smell to them. Not bad though. I finally found the fabric softener, dryer sheets rather. So put them in there so they're not as bad. But what I should have done is washed them later, before right about the same time, close before I got up. But my hot water heater last night kind of got pretty hot. I think it's the sediments in the oh shit, what do they call it? In the tank, kind of heated it up. I did it one time before, and I think it said something other about something with thermostat or element or something other. So I'm hoping that's not going to be too big of a problem. What I'm gonna do is next week. I'm gonna try to get a hose, probably a water hose, which I haven't used in quite a while. I've been keeping my water line covered up the last couple of years, and attached to the hot water heater, open the valves on it, and cut it off, of course, so it don't end all the hot water out, and turn on the faucets, see if I can get some of that sediment out. From what I understand, you're supposed to do it pretty regularly, if not yearly. I've been there close to 16 years, so try to do it one time before. My mom's boyfriend tried to do it, and for a smart guy who's really hands-on, kind of mechanically inclined, or construction-wise, he didn't think about opening the spigot valves or the valve on the hot water heater, and so whenever he took the elements out, water went everywhere. So we're drying the water. So it was amazing too, because it kind of got hot on me. Like I said, anywhere from 120 to very close to 140 some odd degrees. And it was sitting at 120, but the more it ran, it went 140. Then it kind of went back up later on to around about a little below 120, 190. So anyway, when I get home, I'm hoping it's not as hot. If it is, I'm gonna cut it off and just cut it off and on when I need it, because it'll stay hot for a good while. It's a big old hot water heater, and so you also need a freaking dryer. So hoping I don't have to buy another hot water heater, because it's just not affordable for me right now. But if I want warm water, it will be, I guess, something I have to get place, or have to heat up water in the oven or on the on a range, take a bath. Of course, it is the middle of summer. I mean, not the middle of summer, but it's just beginning of spring, rather, not summer. What am I talking about? Summer. But spring starting and all that stuff, and so won't be so bad. Nobody likes a cold shower, though. Hey, bro. No, thankfully not. Word of the day, though, Sunday, Monday. But don't seem to be this time around. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. A good Terry, the guy that preaches there at the church, he made a good point in how people like to blame God for everything. Well, it must be God's will that this person died, and this person died, and he got killed, and babies got killed, and God's will. No, it ain't God's will that anyone should die. Whether they're insensitive or what, but it doesn't mean that he can't turn around for good. It doesn't mean he doesn't know what's in that person's heart. Sometimes he lets things go as they will. And I really live. He was talking about that somebody can get on top of a church, drink 10 beers, and get on top of the church, get home, and throw himself aloft. You can probably fall down the side of the building, break your fall a couple of times, break a couple of bones, and slow your fall down enough for where you survive, as opposed to jumping off and just dying from the fall. You never know. Never know. That's right. That's what I think about it. I'll be doing this tomorrow night too. I'll be doing this. I'll have a bigger place to walk around tomorrow morning rather, the next morning. But Friday morning? There we go. We'll go in. As soon as I get in, I got to go to the back gate. Initially, I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to. So go back there for a little bit, come back up, do some screening. Then I have to do a tour of the building, the Amazon building there, That's the tour I'm trying to come up with several months ago. And then do that till 8 o'clock for a couple of nights. And then I'll be leaving Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I got an 8-hour turnaround, buddy. Woo. I have to come back 8 hours later. I have to drive 20 miles in. And probably a little sleep, if anything. But the thrilling thing about that is it's going to be a second shift thing. The Sunday evening. I'll be getting off the third shift, going on to a second shift for one night. And then I have the rest of that time off until the next Thursday or Friday morning. And so that'll be good. I'll have 40 hours. Yes, 40 hours. Yeah. All right. Oh, ribeye? Nah, I ain't much for ribeye. I like pork chops. Pork chops. A friend of mine used to call me that. Hey, pork chop. Because I love pork chops. Yeah. It's a bit windy out here, that's for sure. Starts slow and it picks up. But yeah, we're not in the path of those tornadoes and bad severe storms. There in west and middle Tennessee, I believe, going up to Kentucky. But who knows what'll happen next Sunday? It seems like we've been getting a storm every Sunday. Yeah, something's been going every Sunday. But we'll see. Hopefully nothing bad. Uh, yeah, it seems to be for 6 miles an hour. It's not bad. You know, it's just pretty laid back. It just sometimes I can't really understand what the account manager's saying. She's not really thorough on some of the things that she says. So I mean, she doesn't give a lot of detail about stuff. So I aggravated the hell out of her a couple days ago when she gave me a schedule because somebody left. I said, okay, well, I'm confused what you're telling me. She got confused because I was confused, and I'm like, well, just write it down and show it to me, and I was still confused. But I had one of the supervisors there. He does a desk supervising, and he's more in tune with her. He's been there quite a while. He explained it to me like, oh, okay, cool. I got what he said. I didn't get what she said. So I just decided not to keep bugging her about it, asking her about it. So, you know, let him explain it because he's more in tune with her. She just gave a really strange schedule, and like it's a lot easier if you just kind of, she wrote things in and everything about that, and I'm like, okay, I don't understand that. And the lady who supervised at the back gate, she gave me her schedule as to when I'm coming in. Oh yeah, I see that. I understand that. And but the other fellow, when he was explaining it to me, he used a Securitas timesheet. I was like, there you go. That's the way you do it. I said, I understand that completely. I understand what you sent in. I understand what the other lady sent in. But account manager, the head supervisor, I didn't quite understand what you meant. Yeah. Wow. Yep, Western Tennessee. Well, I think what it was is she's not foreign. She's born and raised Tennessee. She's just very vague at times about some of the things she explains. She didn't give me a lot of detail, and I told her just let me see the schedule. But when I saw the schedule, I was like, I still didn't really get it. Instead of calling her and ask her because she had off the next day, I didn't want to bother. I asked a guy there to explain it to me, and he was more thorough about it. And that's the same way I would explain it to somebody. She just kind of missed things, but she wasn't mean or ugly about her or anything. She's a nice person. She wasn't mean or ugly about her or anything when I kept asking her questions. I'm like, I'm confused. I just don't get it. If you just kind of put a bit more detail in it. But anyway, we got it. Turns out to be 40 hours. If it would have been another than that, I would have got 36 because I'm working at the back gates. It's 4 more hours. That's 4 hours on the other side there. Next week. 4 hours for this week. And what I'll be working this next week, this pay period, and we'll get paid a week after that. So I think tonight I get paid for last week. I was 36 hours at work last week, and hopefully the 4 I worked before. So I don't know if that's 6 hours or 40. I'm not quite sure. Oh wow, second lap. I just realized that. Walking on this thing before, be wearing my jacket, my earmuffs, headphone earmuffs, There's still impressions in there, Somebody drive around there, isn't there? I do. Daggone, I forgot to tell my nephew that he should apply for a job. They're going to need somebody. And I think I got to work that position until till they fill it. So I don't think they're going to bounce it around one person to another because it's closer to my work time. So, like I said, I ain't going to moan and groan about the second shift, 4 to 12, because, even though that is an 8-hour turnaround, I get off at 12 o'clock at night, which is Monday morning, and I don't come back in until Thursday. So that's cool. That's cool. Seems like I've been off forever. Seems like I ain't been working forever. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for a lot of things. It just don't seem like it's in time. I noticed too that whenever I first got unemployed by that silly security company called Homeland Security, for whatever reason, I don't even know they even offer COBRA, because if you leave on terms of you're not of your own fault or whatever, other than what do you call that? If you done something wrong or whatever, cause yourself to get fired and you shouldn't have done it, they won't give you COBRA, or what I think that's how it goes. But if they let you go or something like that, or something else comes up, in a dignified way, you get offered COBRA or whatever. But so I figured, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I know I didn't do anything wrong, but anyway, and neither here nor there. But right when I got unemployed, I had about $1,800 in the bank. And so during all that time I was unemployed, my balance never dropped below $2,200. And I had some insurance stuff. I had some, loans, and I got to pay off, and mortgage bills, common bills. And I was thankful to the Lord that my balance didn't go below $2,200 for over 3 months. It's close to that now. Yeah, it's and then when I got the job over there, it was like 24 hours a week. I'm like, golly, I'm getting that much unemployment. When it's all said and done, if I take out taxes, I'm getting around about the same thing, every week. But now I got to 36 because I was working working 2 back gate shifts and 1 12-hour shift at front screening. And after I get from the back gate, I go to the front and screen for 8 hours for 2 days. And then the next day I would do one 12-hour screening shift, which is a total of 36 hours. So that was good. And then this week is going to be 40. I think I got 40 last week. This week is going to be 40 because they transferred somebody, and there are a bunch of people there that are so happy about it. Like, the dude ain't never done that to me, so I can't say anything. So I've been there for a month. Can't believe I'm saying that. I've been there for a month. Wow. And they already sent me some insurance papers, medical coverage, and I'll be eligible in May, close to the last part of May. So you get insurance. But some of the insurance that they have you can get is way too much. Medical insurance is like $215 a check. I'm like, no. Now the thing with getting glasses, that's different. That's like $2 or $3 out of paycheck. It's like a $10 copay and $40 towards lenses, examinations, and stuff like that. So that's good. But as far as dental, I might have to check that out. Because there's a local dentist over here. I go to him. I like going to him, but he's not on the plans that I'm looking at. Only the ones in Athens. They're on that plan. So I just might have to add them on to that, and then if I got enough money, then I'll go down here to this doctor, which is my normal doctor. I need to go get a cleaning next week. My teeth. So see how that goes. Golly, I'm on my third lap. I need to be paying attention. What a bunny rabbit is. No bunny rabbit. Daddy rabbit. There's no bunny rabbit. I guess he only comes out when it's cold. Whew. Let's see here. What? Yeah. $16 an hour. Ain't nothing really to scoff at, That's pretty good. But I got 20 miles to get it though. Which that ain't bad. I found a bit of a shortcut getting to work. So, that's not, it's only a few tenths of a mile, like 3 or 4 tenths of a mile closer. But, every tenth helps. So hopefully I get to the point where I don't have to go as far to work. I was wanting to get something in Athens, and for a while there I was wanting to get back to where I came from, but after I seen how the guy treated people and how it just so happens there was 2 times when they tried to get somebody out there to replace me. Now for a third time, I just looked at it today, it popped up. Walden's hiring for a third time to get somebody out there. I'm like, daggone, they can't keep nobody. They could have kept me if they just would have, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I said, no what I don't know what I did or what. But, if they would have kept me, it would have been a year now. Would have been there for a whole year. Oh well, it's their stupid mistake. That's on them. That's on the supervisor for not treating people right. Standing up behind the people. Not saying anything bad or anything, but if he stood behind his people, he would have a lot of people there. He would have people working. They wouldn't have any overtime, stress, and strain on their families, even though they still got paid for it. No, that's the way he wanted it. That's the way he got it. That's the way Walden Security wanted. That's the way Walden Security got it. That's the way um, the security lady there, account manager, that went over the count. That's the way she wanted it. That's the way she got it. Just so happens to have the same sister, same name as my sister. I'm about to say the same sister as my name. The same name as my sister. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that's on her. And that's on him. And that's on them. Walden Security and the person who's over the hospital. Because I was supposed to be there helping out. And there's a good man there and he was supposed to be helping him out. And I'm pretty sure now that he's going to hardly get no help at all because, you know, they can't decide who they want to hire, can't decide who they want to fire, or rather, they can't decide if the person that gets in, they can't decide what they want to stay or not. Because the person who gets in and fills my position has to put up with the supervisor. I'll be there a few minutes late. He comes in an hour late, or 30 minutes to an hour late, maybe an hour and 15 minutes late. Oh, sorry, I had traffic. Oh, sorry. It's kind of, alarm didn't wake me up. You should get one of those things my son's got. My son's got one of those things. You put it underneath your mattress, and it buzzes. It shakes the whole dang house. My son says, Seth, man, the thing starts waking you up. Please turn it off. It's like, sometimes I kind of doze off, and that thing will wake me up. I'm like in the living room or I'm in my bed. Golly. Now my dad slept really hard. He was so tired at times he slept hard, especially when he drank. And he had one of those screaming clocks to wake him up. I mean, it was a screamer. And I was on the other side of the trailer with those things, and it still woke me up. And I lived with him. And he said, sometimes, son, he's like, you're really walking. You want super chat. I don't even know what that means. Super chat. Yeah, I'm walking. I'm walking here. I'm going to have to do a lot of this tomorrow night. I'm on my fourth lap. Getting on my fourth. My traffic was 7. Still a 7. Number 4. I'm on number 4 now. Time is 28 minutes in. So, might be an hour. Usually it was like 50 minutes for me to do like 7 laps. Or was it? I can't remember now. It's been quite a while back since last time I did it. Let's see here. Oh, you hitting out? Okay, I'm sorry. I missed you, bro. All right. Missed you, bro. But anyway, I ate some Chinese food, so I kind of got to get off my hips, Oh well. I have to go here one day and get my dryer. That's the L&E appliances underneath there. Used to be the old karate school. We had a mutual friend there. He was a karate instructor, old fellow by the name of David Rayburn. He used to teach over here. Yeah, it used to be the big thing. Used to go there, take my son there. Then I started going, hang out Tuesdays and Thursday nights, But not anymore. Things change. It's a pretty good place. Starts out slow and ends out fast. That's a good thing. Those people in the car. I don't like this. The hotter it is, the warmer it is, rather. The more it blows. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I thought that was just a girl cracking a nut. It's just a piece of Alright. Well, it's 30 minutes in. I really don't see the point of making this any longer.